Now, I will present about the Islamic accounting issue. First of all, what is Islamic accounting? Islamic accounting is the accounting process that gives relevant information to an entity stakeholder to guarantee that entity is continuously operating within Islamic Sharia border and achieving its socio-economic goals. Traditional accounting is described as the identification, recording, classification, analysis and communication of economic events to enable users to make informed decisions. According to the definition, it may be said that Islamic accounting is defined in accordance with the nation of Sharia, which is based on Islamic principle, as opposed to the conventional accounting, which is based on a capitalist interpretation. Additionally, Islamic accounting enables the evaluation of whether an organization goals are being met by ensuring that Islamic organization adhere to the principle of Sharia or Islamic law in their operation. Both traditional and Islamic accounting supply the data and specify how it is measured, appraised, documented, and conveyed. Conventional accounting conveys information through the financial statement that user, typically investor, rely on to make the investment. To ensure that Islamic organization of all kinds follow the Sharia and accomplish the socio-economic goal endorsed by Islam, Islamic accounting, on the other hand, recognizes the socio-economic event and transaction quantified by both financial and non-financial terms. Now, I will talk about the importance of Islamic accounting. New accounting courses were required as a result of issues like company development and shortage of the accountant. Generally speaking, accounting co-curricular were created to meet and demand for accountant in the market. Valuation, Sharia, audit, and insolvency are just a few of the areas that require particular attention. The creation of accounting reports and financial statements for Islamic organization require the understanding of accounting students and professionals, which is why Islamic accounting courses are crucial. The significance and ramification of using Islamic accounting to account for Islamic goods have been discussed by a number of the authors. The first Islamic accounting issue is the contradiction of conventional accounting in Islamic teaching. Numerous studies have shown that using conventional accounting has produced results that are at odds with the socio-economic goals of Islam. Some of study claims that traditional accounting has steered the organization expansion as the expense of environmental damage. They also contend this might be possibly placed since the conventional accounting, which is served as the scorekeeper, is assessing an organization performance, does not take such a view into consideration. Another claim is that it has been result in the accumulation of the rich by the small number of people at the expense of society. We can therefore draw the conclusion that traditional accounting frequently leads to organizational practice that are at odds with Islamic value. Next issue is the irrelevance of the conventional accounting to the Islamic accounting objective. Islamic accounting does not use several of the accounting concepts used in Western accounting. For instance, the matching idea of disregard since it encouraged the selection of the revenue expense strategy over the asset liability approach. In fact, the asset liability model must be used in the goal of accounting in Islam is to sustain responsibility through zakat. Along with the matching concept, objective is another idea that is dismissed as the unimportant. The fact that objectivity is discussed in terms of qualitative traits also suggests that it is more closely tied to the secondary goals of accounting information, which is to assist accounting users in making ethical economic decisions in their own best interest. Therefore, since the primary objective of Islamic accounting is for zakat accountability, the objective concept is basically not relevant to the main concern of primary objective in zakat. The last issue is about the insufficiency of conventional accounting in achieving Islamic socio-economic objective. In Islamic accounting, the main accounting report from traditional accounting such as the income statement and balance sheet are important and may be used. This is so that the investor and the other financial service provider can receive and privilege that they owe to them as a member of society. In this situation, determine the profit and crucial to ensuring that all parties receive a proper and equitable share. That knowledge, however, is insufficient for Islamic civilization, which should sustain accountability to both man and Allah as the primary and secondary accountants respectively. Islamic accounting is therefore distinct that it integrates different sorts of information into the accounting report or statement, as stated by the Accounting and Auditing Organization for Islamic Financial Institutions. The point of reference is the overarching goal of Sharia rather than the right or demand for customer. As a result, this suggests additional criteria that must be met in order to achieving Islamic socio-economic goals, such as providing accurate zakat payable figure, demonstrating the organization commitment to justice and honest, treating employees fairly, minimizing the company negative effect and the environment, and also abiding the Islamic ethical principle. So, as the conclusion of Islamic accounting, Islam places a lot of emphasis on commercial enterprise as well as for life. Allah has revealed to the mankind His instruction on how to conduct business successfully in this world and the hereafter through the revelation of the Quran and His apostles. Since the economic issues are directly tied to the business and cover the wide range of complicated issues, a single instrument such as zakat will not be sufficient to address those issues. In order to succeed, it actually needs every tool available. It will therefore be reasonable to focus on Islamic accounting system on achieving the Islamic socio-economic goal. Hence, in designing an Islamic accounting system, its objective and characteristics should be able to direct the enterprise not only to provide a true picture of enterprise, but also to encourage them to be ihsan, which is benevolence, and discourage them from being unjust. Based on the previous discussion, we have tried to show that some of the proposals for the objective and characteristics of Islamic accounting have doubtful ability to achieve the Islamic socio-economic objective. Thank you for your time. Hopefully, you will get a lot of information and knowledge about the Islamic accounting issue. Have a nice day.